Ms. Joanna Weiss, editor-in-chief of The Experience, an award-winning digital magazine published by Northeastern University, says fake news is a big threat to election credibility in the U.S. Weiss said this while fielding questions from journalists selected by the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Global Public Affairs to cover the 2020 U.S. election. Responding to a question by a journalist on threats posed by fake news in campaign advert, Weiss said fake news constitute a big problem to election credibility.
No, that's a great question. And the answer is, I think, a pretty big threat. That was a big concern coming out of 2016. Again, hard to know for sure how many people saw ads that had fake information and acted on it. But there were certainly a large number of ads out there. And in a few very rare cases, they prompted people to take some kind of action. There was a story right after the 2016 election or around that time where a voter had heard a rumor online about something that Hillary Clinton had allegedly done at a restaurant in the Washington area. He actually went to that restaurant with a trying to stop this thing that wasn't even happening. So, in some rare cases, people really have demonstrated that they believe this fake information. Social media platforms have had a very difficult time deciding what to do about it and how to stop it. They have, to some degree, fact-checking apparatuses on staff, but the volume of advertising is very hard to keep up with. Sometimes they try to use artificial intelligence and algorithms to identify things that might be fake information, but there are a lot of ways that there are a lot of things that fall through the cracks or ways to game that system. So it is very, very difficult for these social media platforms to stay on top of misinformation, which is, I think, part of the reason why they have reluctantly decided to just shut down advertising at a certain point.